Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Victoria 3. Welcome back to our Mexican Republic under the current president Gaspar Pimentel, who is in charge for at least 53 more days when we have our next elections. And welcome back to our, let's say, at least calmed down situations after we were really close to a revolution quite recently, at least 2 years ago. But at least they attempt to bring some feminine energy into our country by enacting at least propertied women right now. Calmed down the moods a lot, so we're not close to a revolution anymore. Just the church is a little bit annoyed still, as so often before, and therefore, we are in a little bit of a politically divided, but not a rebellious situation right now. We are waiting for the next election to change basically our government, since the Catholic Church wants to join the fascist party. I leave this a little bit without a comment. And we shall see. Probably at the moment it looks like we're going to have a victory of the Liberal Party, which we obviously, or at least we kind of want to see. Let's see what's going to happen, and let's waste not any more time, since not too much to say right now, apart from, while I'm working on. I mentioned in the last disclaimer already, let me know what you think. Shall we go hard until 1936 to force it to the very end, or shall we rather, stop it at a nice point where we see, and we get Filipinos, interesting. While the migration waves keep on coming, shall we stop at some point where we see Mexico in a good situation, ready for the future and so forth, and then switch as soon as possible towards spheres of influence? I mean, I guess I will not start at the day of the release, since there might be, probably, as we know, paradox, most of you too. There will be a hotfix very soon, so maybe I should wait for that one. Or even for Max to adjust his mod to the new, but this will take a little longer. Probably we'll go in with vanilla, actually, so most people can even relate, and we might, witness some differences also. Let me know what you think, what you would prefer. Do you want to see this story absolutely ended to the end of the game, or shall we focus on spheres of influence? I would love to have some feedback of you guys towards this. But it's not the time yet. We still have at least 3 weeks to go until the release, at least when I'm producing this. And we have time to try to flesh out our Mexico and see where we can go with them and what's going to happen. While talking about this, let's have a quick look at the military situation. I think at the moment we're strong enough to withstand another American attack. That's good. Under Philip Crutchfield. Maybe a feminist industrialist, so maybe, but we are rivals, and with the claims there's no chance that our situation changes a lot. Would be lovely if we had just the option to basically negotiate, for example, like a claim of United States and California against our claims on Texas or something like this, to get rid of that, but who knows. Okay, we've got a new situation. We've got, oh wow, the Liberal Party absolutely dominant over here. That's like landslide victory, wow. And we've got a new president, who's Melchor Aguero. Did we see before as president? I'm not 100% sure right now. Well, we have to see where he's going to change the situation. He's a social democrat, part of the trade union, and arrogance, which leads to ruler minus legitimacy, is said, but more influence. Okay, let's reform the government. So I guess we have definitely the Liberal Party in charge, quite an easy one. And I think with the process ongoing again, we shall definitely finish the law of the propertied women in no time. Wow, I didn't expect the country to recover that quickly. We're getting so much money. The only thing that worries me is that the radicalization was continuously increasing while the loyalists decreased. But are we at the turning point here too? Are we going back to a different setup? I don't know. Standard of living, kind of sideways. Let's have a quick look at our, the population must have increased tremendously. Hue incoming, Chinese even too, with all the people coming from all over the place. Let's have a quick look where we have, we still have we have our former Hakka, okay. even more Chinese. What is happening in China? Since I'm just very much very much interested over here, as you know. No, nothing new. But let's see if they're gonna ever reunite the entire country. Yeah, where were we at our population? We got distracted once again. Yeah, as you see, still the top 4 are made out of propertied women are here. More workforce ratio, but we did it mainly for the peace in the society. Let's pause for a second when we have a look from the next laws, which we're gonna go for. However, Amazigh, which is North African, right? Arab-speaking Middle Eastern heritage. They actually, I think they came from France mainly, but with 1.1 million. Wow, they overtook definitely Zapotec and the Otama, also Mexican, right? So some indigenous tribes have been already outperformed. Spaniards, Danes, Mongols, wow, South Italians, as 210,000 Finnish people, crazy. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Gold has been discovered. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Immediately. Do we have to build gold mines? No, it's just fields. Gold rush in Zacatecas has been discovered in Zacatecas. People from all corners of the earth are converging here, confident that we'll discover the next great lode and become incredibly rich. Yeah, let's do this. Can mine all mine, come on. We seem not to need really the extremely high migration attraction, so let's rather push this a bit. Where was I? Yeah, I wanted to have a look at this edition. By the way, we built a couple of government buildings and suddenly we're plus 500. Maybe there was a modifier going on that I might have forgotten. In the end, it's okay. I guess we can increase the workplace safety offices a bit. Social security, I'm always scared of increasing that. Let's wait for a bit until, yeah, we still have quite high... Maybe I rather lower the taxes than increasing social expenditures. Yep. Oh yeah, we want to have a look at the laws, exactly. So what can we do right now? Is there anything we want to do? National Guard was still good. No, going back to the guaranteed liberties, probably not. No, the fascists absolutely hate it. And it looks like at these days we have to kind of consider the fascist wishes. Sadly, we have to, because they don't want to risk the... This is really worrisome. About any... So we have we have the conservatives, the liberals. Okay, we don't have the communists anymore since they faded out, right? Yeah, since he's a social democrat and he's a market liberal. There was a communist right before him, right? Well... yeah, what do we have? Protectionism. Free trade, is it worth the change? No, and also too dangerous. Laissez-faire. Nope. Here the schools are perfect already. This is something I would absolutely love to change to away from the child labor situation. However, too much radicalization going on. Same here. Yeah, in the end, I feel like we reached the current... This could be an idea, but no, we don't want this from our idea how we want to see Mexico. So I think at the moment we just have to wait a bit and see where we're going. And we have a socialist demagogue. Juan Bautista Hinojosa of the trade unions is rapidly gaining popularity among the people. Radical socialist message of equality he espouses is proving especially appealing on the lower classes. He's an agitator, okay. Comrades, the time for action is now. Why should we toil and squalor with the boss grows riches and fat of our labor? Why should the meager pennies we earn go to the greedy landlord who tells us we should be grateful for our miserable shacks? Inspirational plus 15. But at the moment it doesn't look like... It looks like that the radical communist or socialist ideas have been overcome in Mexico at least. That rather now people are searching for solutions in radical solutions in terms of fascism, which, yeah, If it happens, this might be a funny plot twist, but I don't want to enforce it since I put out the agenda of my happy-go-lucky hippie town. If we actually suddenly turn out to be fascist, I would probably establish a horrifying regime down here and maybe then go more warlike to take back what's ours in the north. But at the moment, this is not on our agenda at all. Yeah, I think with a quite currently calm situation, I'm speeding up to 4 again. Yeah, Burma, nothing special over here. I mean, we could also, but Spain is our partner, right? We could otherwise consider going against them. What about Panama? This is something we've been envisaging still, despite the Russians. Are they Russians building the Panama Channel? It looks a bit like it, since there's... But they're not, it's just this. Doesn't it look like a channel thing? Yeah, but how could we get it from the Russians? I think the Russians are... Okay, they're in war with the... Wait, no, this is just this... How did they show up for me? They just... no, they just haven't decided yet. The Russians are... too strong. They have a defensive pact with Grenada as well. Well, in this case, and yeah, with 430 battalions, 320 flotillas, I don't want to do a military build-up just to take over Panama. That's fine for me. And also here the English possession, let's say these in Belize or in... I don't know how this actually turns out, the Mosquito Kingdom, historically speaking. I guess it's Nicaragua these days, but I'm not 100% sure. Spain took over, by the way, over here in Mandinganabo, made them the protectorate, okay. Yeah, but with the Russians being occupied with New Granada, I think we're not gonna join or like start any conflict against them. One of the potential setups where I see myself doing such things would be, let's say, in a World War I niche setup, if like huge blocks built. And just from style, we could join into, support one group that's, where the Russians or Granadas are not represented to take over these lands, but let's see. Or, of course, against the US, also an option. Feminism unlocked. Feminism is an ideology concerned with advancing social, economic, and political equality for women. Feminists believe that women should have the same legal rights as men to own property, work, and participate in politics. Yes. Here we go. It was mainly a decision made because we were like going towards here the propertied women. Oh! Oh goddammit, the landowners turned out big again. I thought they were gone already. But it almost looks like we can go even the next step and get more women rights out. And the women's suffrage is also opposed by the Catholic Church, but the Catholic Church is already unhappy as hell. The thing is, wouldn't they get by women's rights? Let's have a look. Wouldn't they turn rather? Increase the attraction of Catholic Church slightly. Devote. Yeah, actually, then the women would vote for the church, which is quite unhappy about them having voting rights. Maybe for this reason, it's not the best situation. Maybe we're gonna wait a bit. Yeah, this is tempting and good to know we can do that. Rajput immigration, okay. And we have it absolutely on the agenda, but let's give our country and the diplomatic situation, the political situation, a bit of a rest, maybe. Yeah. To see where we can go with that. Where maybe you should pneumatic tools, resource discovery chance with our situation where we have oil and gold around. I feel like this is something I really would like to get in. It shouldn't take too long, so this is, we haven't done a lot of research, production research recently, yeah. Unfortunately here the situation of the seems to be decaying. I can always give concessions, however this costs, of course, tax income. And we're not yet there where we want to be with in terms of the debt. Oh, now we didn't really have a look on my construction program anymore, and we seem to be suddenly in our big ass coffee offensive, but which is okay. They were planned. Let's take some just to the back so we don't just build coffee plantations right now. Do we have any? We can actually adjust some here. Cancel some trade routes. Vehicles, okay. From the Germans and the British and the Dutch. And motors again, yeah. Oh no, there's still automobiles. From the Tuscans, okay. How's the coffee situation looking like? It was quite expensive, right? Now we can start exporting more. Yeah, let's full throttle export coffee since we're even expanding here. Oh, let's have a look at the companies I haven't had in a while. Yeah, well, here the plantation consortium doesn't make a lot of profits. However, it helps us building this stuff, so we're definitely gonna keep it. And the rest still doing well, right? Here the Fundidora, the Fierro y Acero de Monterrey. What else do we have as an option? Oh. The El Aguilar oil. And with extra convoys. Wow, this is actually super. Now we need the oil company, actually. Yeah, Yucatan fisheries. What am I even talking about? I mean, nobody cares too much about fishing. These ones I really want to keep in for the plant. Maybe we're gonna get the plantation throughput at some point. Or the forestries. I mean, 12 productivity. Oh, yeah. Guys, it's the forestry. Oh no, we have to finish the rubber plantation. Ah. Guys. Interesting discussion. Yeah, but come on. It is the fisherman. It's not important enough. No! Wait. Oh no, I somehow had like we had already one too many in there. Oh gosh, this was I should have looked more properly. Due to some changes somehow we had apparently a higher number and then we just had them in and we didn't. Fuck. And now the convoys go down. God damn it. In this case, then let's de-establish this one, the Fundidora, since I feel like the coal mines have been built, actually. At least most of them. Let's quickly finish this and then we're gonna abolish them. And here, how many? This Costa Rica doesn't need to be fully built up. But yeah, let's then prioritize quickly the coal mines and finish them before we get rid of the company. And then we shall see what happened in the meantime over here. Why are we suddenly having such a investment pool transfer? Okay. But why, to be honest, why are we having what are we building that can't be paid from the investment pool? Plantations should be normally part of that, no? Well, it's gonna be fine. And yeah, okay, we definitely also need to expand our naval or port infrastructure. Since, yeah, the plus 10% made a difference. I mean, there is going to be plus 20% again. Come on. Now it's time to invest a bit more in California. The rest just... Since we're now planning really on keeping them gold depleted. Okay. The good thing is we really have this very, very long coastline and... Let's create some more harbor jobs all over the place. Increasing our convoy limits. I mean, it will take some time until we're there. Gold mines in Zacatecas depleted. And of course, we are greedy. The gold will be prioritized. Nah. Finish them off quickly. Okay, we're losing our grand power status somehow, but I think we can cure this. And okay, our private industry is building heavily in Durango. Where was that? Here, the vehicle industry. A little bit odd space to do this in the really bad... Yeah. Ah, man. Let's get 1 mile now. Sometimes I don't understand the AI. I mean, it's a really, like, I put it willingly on because I wanted to have, yeah, fortunately people don't have to go there. I wanted to produce some aeroplanes, by the way. Since I wanted to... Damn, I'm getting too distracted too often. Since I wanted to have some private constructions and it flattens out and evens out everything, it's not too specialized and feels like more natural to me, at least to a huge extent. However, my problem is that the AI just is so stupid sometimes, and I don't understand why would in like a mountain area like vehicle industry be situated. That's kind of weird just. And yeah, somehow, by the way, oh, we had a massive drop here in our GDP. Was this due to the SAM stopping the fisheries? I can't imagine. Maybe due to the lacking convoy possibilities. This might be actually true. Oh gosh, this was an annoying misclick since now we suddenly here... the entire financial situation has changed dramatically from one moment to the other. That's crazy. Naval base is needed. Okay. Which navy did we... Oh. Need a new... commander. That's insane. Like, and also we're suddenly in a bureaucracy deficit. Did we have? Oh yeah. This is here we had a massive difference. Exactly. We had the industrialists getting unhappy. Is there anything we can do about this? Maybe moderating him. Kind of imagine that this would make a big change in the end. But I'll wait a bit. Maybe we'll find other ways to do that. How could we get the industrialists happy? Push. Yeah, but here we radicalize the fascists. And this ain't working. Uh-oh. We were doing so well, I already got too arrogant over here and started constructing massively, firing out money, talking about tax cuts, and you see as my gold reserves are melting away. Or like the debt is going back to basically the all-time high in no time. How did this happen? Is it just the industrialists breaking off out of the situation? God damn it. I mean, the gold mines at least incoming, that's good. Yeah, but also some things have become super expensive, like motors here. This might be important to get them back into the market. And God, here they're also clothing and our standard of living. No, has not reduced. Has reduced a bit at least. Dude, there's like stuff to do. Expensive. So what the hell? Oh yeah, the output of our grocery company. I was so happy about our market, and suddenly we see such drastic changes. I mean, we will somehow come by. I'm optimistic. Let's do it. Yeah, here, oil, bam, getting at least better stuff in here. Textile mines will be built. Still, this was really a bad move. And this, I was like, who cares about the fishermen? Okay, here's something. Police attack strikers. In a violent clash, police used their newly granted powers to fire upon strikers working out. Totally forgot about a strike, by the way. Many workers were killed and several officers were wounded, but the crowd was ultimately broken up. Yeah. Fire. And mass immigration, more Telegu people. Do not have workplaces on strike. Who's on chaffas? Who's on strike? Didn't it just start down here? Here? Industrial strike. Oh yeah. Remaining 21 months. Did I maybe just click away an event that I didn't see? This also looks pretty much like the situation when a minus 50%, yeah, and suddenly all the products got way more expensive. This looks like a very, very reasonable explanation why, but I didn't see the event. Maybe we had the strike ongoing for a bit. But I feel like last or 2 episodes ago I was handling it pretty well. Apparently I wasn't. Whew. Well, we have to wait, I guess, these couple of strike years. Oh, 1 more year. Oh my god. With these... I was so happy for this stats being gone almost. Why is there not Naga Braindead AI offering us to take over our debt right now? That would be just fantastic. Hi, maybe Austrians that slime a bit. Nitrogen fixation unlocked. So by combining various chemicals at high temperature, it is possible to create ammonia in large quantities, which basically should help us getting cheaper fertilizer, first of all. Very nice. And therefore should also help us increasing our output of agricultural output significantly, which should allow us to export some maize or grain, actually, in big amounts. God, the South Italians are still coming. Guys, I wouldn't really recommend... Yeah, come, but... Mexico, we can actually do the heavy party. Oh my god. What can we do? Is there another tax we can quickly out? Yeah, come on. Telephones. Young migration, okay. Then let's abolish actually the fine arts and get the automobiles also in, since we don't even produce both of them yet, and we would like to, yeah, rather see the people spend their money on things that we produce inland. This is... Union demoralized by strike breaking. Our policy of promoting strike breaking is proving remarkably successful. Many striking workers are losing their fighting spirit and abandoning their cause. Our man will come to your factory and get acquainted, infiltrating the union and rising within its ranks. He asks for unreasonable things and keeps the union embroiled in trouble. If a strike comes, he will be the loudest man in the bunch and will counsel violence and get somebody in trouble. The result will be that the union will be broken up. Yeah. It's not enough yet. We could here +2, but 110. I mean, this would be a little bit cheesy. Sometimes I feel like you can... I will show it to you. Boom, get that +4. And then normally then maybe this stops at -5. Of course, it's super expensive right now. Will it? No, it doesn't. Okay, back to the original. Sometimes when you're just around the threshold, it would... yeah, by the way, we got the petit bourgeois back here, so we get more throughput, and therefore our bureaucracy is bigger. And also the harbors throughput is bigger, so yeah, this relaxes our situation a lot already. Yeah, sometimes you can like play around, and then it keeps like... It takes a while until the negative effects come in. Maybe that... corrected a bit over here. Let's take the telephones from the British. Explosives, oh wow. And then, by the way, we are done with our coal mine expansion, and then it's time for us to... yeah, I'm pretty sure there will be people that would like me to abolish here this annoying agricultural company still. I'm going for this one after the coal mines being built. And yeah, railway is also not so important. Iron mines is not that important for us. We can just build a couple of new iron mines, I guess. And I think I will also just hang it on the end of our process. Yeah, there. Now we're gone. It's gone. And let's disband this one. And finally, let's get the oil one in that we wanted so badly. Yeah, it hurt us a bit. Took us back to record level debt. It is what it is. And the strike is still ongoing for a bit, I guess. But we got El Aguila in, the oil company, and so let's see how this affects us, hopefully positively soon. What did I want to do? Yeah, I wanted to bring in iron mines where we can. And just establish a couple. To replace our lost throughput, let's just increase some mines. Then, yeah, this is in 13 months, so yeah, a lot to come. Hopefully a positive future in the strike, when the strike ends and takes us back to the place where we belong. Power 6, oh my god! In the beginning of this episode, or was it last ones, we were talking about these Italian things, the Italian states, and that there was no unification, but suddenly it happened, and we do see who was the unifier. It would be kind of interesting to see. Actually, the Habsburg, so we have Habsburgs on the throne of Italy. Interesting, like from Habsburg Toscana, and we still have the Habsburgs over here. Yeah, Habsburg Toscana is basically the line that, oh god, I hope I'm not making any mistakes, but after I think the Spanish War of Succession, basically the Spanish possessions in Italy were kind of transferred to Austria, and then we see a shift in the dynasty because the main Habsburgs die out at some point to Habsburg Lorraine. But with Franz Stefan of Maria Theresia, oh, I'm getting a little bit lost right now. However, the Habsburg Tuscany was one line, and I kind of forgot who it was who actually came in and who was Duke of Tuscany that later became the Emperor of Austria. Was it Joseph II? No, he was son of probably the successor of the more conservative successor of Joseph II in the beginning of 19th century. Anyways, we have a Habsburg Italy. Unified by Tuscany, which is pretty rarely seen, but interesting. Oligarchic monarchies, also no big democracy over here. Yeah, interesting. Not too much more to say about it. We shall see how this yeah, influences the political landscape, but this looks pretty familiar now. Looks almost like a historical setup, I guess, in the beginning of the 20th century. Yeah, sure, Venetia has been still part of Austria-Hungary? No. And what else? Yeah, Balkans probably a bit more, yeah, free Bulgaria and so forth. But in a lot of ways, it comes pretty close. Morocco sides with Spain, Russia sides with Spain. Oh my god, here we go. What's happening? Return Spanish Congo. The Brits attacking the Spanish immediately. And they want to take Gibraltar, okay? Wow. Is this something where we can sneak on? The problem is now we have allied to Spain, and we would rather... Yeah, we want nothing from the... I mean, we could go for British Guatemala, to be honest. But are we really fighting the Brits? Is this something we could even get? Is it called... Is it a state, or is it a... It probably it is, right? British Guatemala... Yeah, there we go. We could do that. The moment they're just worried, you know? With the Russians and the Spaniards on our side. But I just see already the US joining in the moment we do that. What do they offer? Obligation? No, we'd rather go... We would just come for this one here. But we have a couple of... yeah, months or weeks left to decide on this one, and once again I feel like we came to a kind of good format that we're having more or less always 2 years in one episode, so I'm gonna keep it like this and end this very episode with the change of the year in 1907. So now, and you guys can let me know what you wanted to see. Yeah, unfortunately in the meantime also the trade unions got unhappy. Hopefully we see the strike end very soon. And yeah, our financial situation getting back in order somehow. Yeah, but most importantly, how shall we get in? Should we maybe try to abuse the situation of the worried Brits that might even give in, and then we get just Guatemala? Or is it too dangerous to rejoin a war with Britain, where we actually are taking a lot of stuff and mainly importing stuff from? Let me know what you think. Let me know down in the comments, and of course, still like let me know what you want to see. Shall we like finish this one? It would be 15 more episodes of Mexico, so definitely I wouldn't finish before yeah, Spheres of Influence if we have the 2-year written. So guys, let me know, or yeah, would you prefer the new Spheres of Influence start once it comes out? I'm kind of tending towards this, but like, yeah, keep me updated, give me some feedback. Always happy about that. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription, since it makes me very happy, keeps me motivated, and yeah, costs you nothing. So thank you very much for this, and but most importantly, see you next time in the next episode by your Strategy Wolf.